And, I'm excited for this, and, I can't wait for July 3rd.
Mark?
My camp is full of big guys. I got Cole Conrad, who's a two-time NCAA champion. Chris Tuchner was a runner-up Division II champion. John Madsen was a national champion, Division II. Marty Morgan. I recently had Randy Couture in my camp. So I've been surrounded by, greatness, I believe, and I believe that's what you have to do. You have to surround yourself with people that are going to push you. And I don't agree that I believe Shane's a big guy and everything, and there's a lot of similarities. But he's a little better looking than I am. But I'll give that to him, and that's about it.
All right. And I guess just another one for you, Brock. When all this was possibly taken away, and you had to really take a look at what the next phase of your life could look like. When it was given back to you, did it give you a new, a renewed appreciation for it? And how much and what are you looking forward to come fight night?
Just to get in the octagon again. I mean, there's very few places in this world that you can just get in there and lay it all on the line and without having any, a lot of consequences. I guess the consequences in this fight, are win, lose, or draw. And for me, that's exciting, Other than that, I don't have other being around my family and all that, as far as adrenaline rushes and stuff. This is what I do. This is what I love to do, and yes, I'm very humbled that I've been given a second chance and a new approach on the fight game. It's been really great.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much, you guys.
We'll go next to Brad James with The Score.
Hey, Brock, I was wondering if you still hate the Canadian healthcare system.
Actually, you know what? I'm on Obamacare. It actually doesn't start until 2014, but we're paying for it now. It's a great thing. Everybody should buy into it.
And, Brock, my second question is, there's been some stories out there that Dave Bautista wants to get into MMA. Apparently he's quit WWE. What kind of MMA career do you think he'd have, especially considering he's 41 years old?
Get in line. Everybody and their dog wants to get into fighting, I can't. Next question. We're talking about a heavyweight championship fighter, not some wannabe.
Great. Thanks, Brock. Good luck.
Thanks.
We'll go next to Brad Heminger with WorldExtremeFighter.com.
Okay. My first question is for Shane. Randy Couture brought you in to help him prepare for his title fight against Lesnar at UFC 91. What?
No, he didn't.
He didn't do that?
No, he did not. No.
For Carwin didn't?
No. He called for me to come out and train with him, and we couldn't get it worked out to a proper time that would work for both of us. So, yeah, I never trained with him.
Don't believe everything you read on the internet, okay, guys?
Yeah. Well, who specifically, Shane, did you bring in to help you prepare for Brock's size? Because you've never really faced a guy that big before.
I just rely on my team and the guys that surround me. I train with a bunch of great athletes and great coaches, and I trust in them and our abilities. And, that's just the way it is for my team and how I feel about things.
Okay. And, Brock, you mentioned that you did bring in Randy and he helped you out. Do you think, like a veteran like him has helped take your game to the next level?
Absolutely. Randy is the godfather of the sport. You got your Hoist Gracie and all these other guys, but these guys aren't fighting anymore. Randy's a once in a lifetime kind of guy. He's 45 years old and he's still fighting. And I brought him here, and I was very impressed. very impressed with Randy. How he trains still, and how he's 45 years old, and this guy comes in and he's a grinder, man. He just comes in and you know, he taught me a lot of different things last week, because there's a lot of tricks to the trade, and Randy's one of those guys that he wasn't always the biggest guy, but he fights very smart, and being able to fight him and win the belt from him and have him come into the camp and say, you know, these are things that you do great, and these are the things I think you can do better at, and it was very refreshing. But here's the most important thing. When Randy Couture comes into your gym, you have to raise the intensity level. It's one of those things where he just brings his ambiance into the gym, and everybody that's in there raises their game. And that's the most important thing.
Okay, thanks. And I got one last one. 10 years ago, Brock, when you were getting out of college, if the UFC had been as big then as they are now, do you think you might have chosen them over the WWE?
You know, who's to say? I don't live in the past, man. I'm for all for the future. I can't tell. You know, who knows? I'm happy with my life. I'm happy the way that things turned out, and that's all I can say.
All right, thanks, Brock.
Thank you.
As a reminder, that is *1 if you would like to ask a question. We'll go next to Chris Pappas with Fox 17 Nashville.
Hey guys, questions for Brock. Brock, some fighters in the past have had some issues and they're a long way off from cage rest. Do you think your style of fighting is going to pose some problems being off that long, or do you think you'll have any cage rest at all?
Well, like I said, I'll run through the guys that I've had in my gym, this training camp, and if I have any ring rust left on me by the time July 3rd rolls around, it's a crying shame.
All right, thanks, Brock.
Thank you.
We'll go next to Kyle Sheely with Minneapolis Star-Tribune.
Thanks. Shane, I want to ask you, a lot of fans don't think that Brock has faced somebody with knockout power that you have. You have 7 knockout or TKO victories. Do you think that you can knock Brock out?
If I touch anybody with my hands, I can knock them out.
Are you going to feel you will try and keep this fight standing, or do you think you both obviously have a wrestling background? Where do you see most of this fight taking place?
Well, you know, I can see the fight taking place everywhere. You know, I've prepared in all areas, and you know, I'm just ready to get in there and fight and do what I love to do, and this is fun for me.
Brock, same question. Where do you feel that the majority of this fight will take place?
You know, I think this fight should either stay on its feet or it can go to the ground. I mean, anywhere this fight goes, it's going to be exciting, I believe, you know. And both of us have lots of power and explosiveness, and it's just going to be a great fight. This Shane poses different things that I haven't faced. That's correct. But you know, I've shown a lot of great stuff in a short amount of time, and just scratching the surface. And I'm evolving as a fighter every single day, and from July 3rd, you know, I'll prove that.